my name is Ethan Willard with WENDT Corporation, and I'm here with Andrew Gallo from DMS Metals. We're at his scrapyard just outside of Toronto, Canada. We're taking you on a little tour today.
We have a baler and then a shear baler and a mobile shear, and then we, of course, the shredder and the non-ferrous downstream equipment.
So when did you install the shredder here?
Well, we started the process in 2019. We were operational about a year ago in March of 2020.
So what differentiates you from the others that allows you to have such a successful business?
The size of this shredder and the versatility allows us to do different things, make different products. And typically a shredder will shred cars, shred light sheet, items like that. And when you do that, you're going to make a ferrous shred product, and then you're going to make ancillary non-ferrous products, Zorba, wire, stainless. But in addition to that, we generate probably 4 or 5 different specialty items, other products that we make. And a lot of times we do that. We might make 3 different products in one shift, which is unique. And it's important to note that if you're running ferrous, let's say you're running a steel-based product, and you want to switch over and shred aluminum, you can't have any cross-contamination. Right. So your stalls have to be clean, your belts have to be free of any other materials. And the fact that we can do that and do that efficiently and cost effectively is a huge, it gives us a leg up. It's definitely easier for us to do that.
You decided to put in a WENDT 6090. What is it that made you go with WENDT over some of the others on the market?
We decided that we wanted something in this size range, so 2,500 horsepower motor. We didn't know that we wanted a modular shredder at the time, but when we discovered that it existed, we thought, you know what, this would be great. So obviously, WENDT is the pioneer in this space, in the modular shredder. What puts you over the top in terms of why we went to a WENDT? You depth in your team, the engineering department, the support team, the technical staff, the sales team, just everyone there was very knowledgeable and accommodating. And then the depth of your customer base. But one of the nice benefits of that customer base is that we made some good relationships with other 6090 operators, and it's really a great network. We're happy with the decision to go with WENDT.
It's almost like you created a community of other 6090.
Okay, we're gonna go in the yard.
Yeah, let's do it.
Put our hats on.
Why don't we kind of walk through the shredder first? So I see you have your in-feed conveyor coming down into your 6090 shredder. So let's maybe kind of walk through this way and see what you got going on. I see you have, looks like a container for the electrical controls. The motor has its own building. And so this is really what the modular package is all about, right?
Exactly. For those people who don't know, when I said modular shredder, when we talk about a modular shredder, this is it. I mean, you have your controls containerized. They came to site ready to go. You guys hooked everything up. We bring it here. There's still electrical, work required, but you're pretty much, it's plug and play. Your motor house is the same thing. It came in a container. Our hydraulics came in a container. The control pulpit came, so it all comes together like, I guess, like Lego, and they put it together.
So then the big savings for you then is on infrastructure, correct?
That's right.
The savings in the building and the concrete.
So it's a lot easier to install. It's a lot quicker to install, which means it's a lot cheaper to install.
All right, so we're at the non-ferrous plant. Just like the ferrous downstream, you've designed this plant to grow as well.
We went with the basics, and now fortunately we're in a position where we're going to be, as we're going to be expanding the system in the near future.
So you go from a vibratory screen here up into this building, and then inside this building are your 2 eddy currents making your Zorba.
Yeah.
It seems like there's kind of an overreaching theme with all of your equipment. You have your shredder that you put in with the idea in mind that you'd be able to expand on it in the future should your business grow, should you need it. And the non-ferrous seems like you've done the same as well, correct? Where you put in the eddy currents, which is going to recover a lot of your Zorba and your high dollar amounts from a revenue standpoint. But then again, you designed it to grow and add equipment on in the future, correct?
That's right. Yeah, and you know what's interesting is that of the 5 or 6 shredders that we visited, I think all but one of them did the same thing. They all started smaller, and then what was a good sign is that they all expanded shortly thereafter. So you know, a year after, most of them added on, and that's exactly the same time frame that we're, you know, the same progression that we're finding ourselves on.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, it speaks volumes to the equipment.
All right, so we've kind of come full circle around the shredder now.
That's right.
We've had a good look at the shredder and the downstream and the non-ferrous plant. You know, I noticed throughout the plant, it seems to be simplicity was kind of one of your main focuses. You know, we look at the downstream and it's just a dual mag stand with a picking platform. There's not a lot of the bells and whistles that, you know, are at least available. What made you go that route versus the other?
We've always been a kind of, you know, buy what you need type of company. So, you know, but what's important is that, again, with your guidance, we were able to design the system in a way that we could adapt. If we felt like we, you know, had to change a heart or requirements at the mill changed or whatnot, and we needed to add some further separation or whatnot, we could do it. We left room, we added conveyors and whatnot.
So obviously, you know, your staff here at DMS is absolutely critical, but also having the manufacturer's staff able to support you on a regular basis is also critical to keep the machines up and running. What kind of support do you see from WENDT?
Well, so there's 2 types, right? There's the support that we get, the kind of informal like advice, you know, shoulder to lean on type of support, where we want to try something, and we may call the other shredder operators too, but you know, we might reach out to our local sales rep. Then you have more of a tech support call. WENDT's tech support is very good. We've called them at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we've had, you know, support. We've called them after hours. We've had support. With today's technology and the way that you guys, the controls are set up and everything, the way you guys have designed the machine, it's really easy. They can remote access our machine remotely. Right. A lot of the times it's as easy as that. It's a quick fix. We've had situations where, I mean, our proximity to Buffalo helps. We're close, right? But we've had situations where we had an issue in the morning. We had a tech support, a WENDT staffer here, or somebody from the WENDT team here on site, you know, a few hours later. So no, we get great support from WENDT.
Yeah, I mean, support's something we always, you know, strive for within our company, and it's good to hear that, you know, you're getting the support that you need. How's the ROI been for you on this plant?
Can't tell you all my secrets, but I mean, we typically as a company, we try to, if we're looking at, you know, a purchase like this, we're looking for a 3-year return on investment, right?
Yeah.
A 3-year payback, maybe 4, maybe 5 under special circumstances, depending on the size of the investment. So I'll just say that, you know, we're in good shape to meet that goal.